My role is as a coach and co-coach of our futsal team here at Tacoma Elementary School, and we do a great program of teaching our kids who are between 7 and 10 years old. The season is going really great. We've been working on development, and the kids have really developed their skills. We're playing in indoor gyms, which is an indoor futsal league, and they've really grown accustomed to playing in a season, which most of the time we're playing outdoors, but they've really accustomed and done well competitively indoors.
Many of the students are learning on their individuality of their personal touches, and it really matters because it's no longer a grass field where you have a lot of friction involved. It's a slick floor, and their touching and their dribbling of the handling of the ball really matters a lot.
The season's going great. My kids are undefeated. If you see them play, they're awesome. They've been playing together for quite some time. They just have a chemistry that they play together.
Season's doing well. I have to give credit to my wife, who is the head coach. I'm subbing in for her today, and luckily we won.
In terms of wins and losses, which is not the most important thing, but if we're counting, we have won a majority of our games, and I really have seen a lot of improvement from all of our players since our first game to now. I think we're really talking more, passing more, scoring more. It's just been a really great season.
We've only lost like a couple. We haven't lost that many. Usually we're winning by like one goal, I'd say. So it's usually really close.
Our coaches brings enthusiasm. It's a passion. It's something that I love. And from the kids, we get a lot of feedback and energy. And it's very good to see the children and of all ages progress and develop, and that in itself brings a lot of just great inner joy. And the inner joy comes because you can see kids learn and develop skills as you would want to learn and develop skills as you were younger. And we make sure that they have fun and they're in a healthy and safe environment.
We know when it's great progress too, because they start reflecting on good sportsmanship and that positive energy, and that's what we want everyone to encourage everyone on the team and their opponents to do the same thing.
I really like coaching. I played soccer and volleyball growing up my whole life, and I love team sports. I love the energy. I recently moved to Tacoma, and I really love the community and just wanted to get involved. So I looked for opportunities and came across futsal, and it's been a really fun season.
I like subbing in because I think with Tacoma Park Rec, coaching helps fulfill not only just some sort of civic duty, but helping out and giving back to the community. I love giving back.
My son loves the sport of soccer, and I just want to be there to support him and be there every step of the way.
Our teamwork, it was really good. We all did really well.
Yeah, you worked hard, didn't you? How about you, Neil?
We only have like one loss, so I'm pretty proud of our season.
Oh, that's great.
I was going to say the same as Parker. We had great teamwork.
The emphasis of the coaches is for all our players to grasp and have tools which they can use, not just because they're playing soccer or futsal or indoor soccer, that they have tools where they can learn how to socialize and connect with their community. We do walks and nature walks. We go on different cultural experiences to help them and mold them towards getting some of the tools they need to have lifelong abilities, not only just for soccer, but throughout their whole life.
It's a philosophy. I couldn't agree more.
What I emphasize in my coaching is pretty much to have fun and then just basically play together as a team, as a unit.
Communication, spreading out, having fun, passing. Definitely as the season progresses, trying to get them to talk to each other more on the field, to see the field more, the court more. Yeah, I'd say so.
Teamwork, playing hard. Also emphasize individual effort from the kids for them to give their all and leave it out there on the court.
The season was really good, and we scored a lot of great goals today and the rest of the games, and I hope for more wins in the later weekends.
I would like to do some water sports. There's beach volleyball. There's a lot of Olympic sports which I would like to do, such as skiing and ice skating. There's quite a number of numerous sports that have become. The one that would be most difficult for me would be gymnastics, but I do like that there's different things that you can learn nowadays, and the options are far greater than what they used to be maybe 20 years ago.
I personally think Tacoma Park has, 64 parks, and we should hit the trails and enjoy nature. And I'd love to do kayaking and hiking and everything with students.
What do you think Coach Janae would like to coach other than futsal? What do you think, Ethan? What would she be a good coach at?
Regular soccer.
Regular soccer, field soccer. I think everyone agrees that she would be a great soccer coach as well.
I love the idea of staying involved with Tacoma Park and seeing what other coaching opportunities there might be in the future. I would love to coach volleyball again, maybe outdoor soccer. I haven't actually coached outdoor soccer, so that could be a fun challenge after this.
If I have kids, I would probably want to coach for their teams. If they played sports, I would want to coach for their teams.
I would like to coach boxing. I love boxing. I know it's a hard sport. I don't think I would do it for the younger kids, more like when they're in the teenage age. Besides futsal, the indoor soccer, I do outdoor Tacoma Park soccer, and I've been doing that for 3 years. The last 3 years I was doing assistant coach, and this year I'll be a head coach. So I do want to do baseball, maybe basketball in the future.
Well, I've coached different sports. I've coached baseball, volleyball, and lacrosse. And some of my goalkeepers from soccer came from lacrosse because they had very good hands. My coaching skill set for different sports is not as specific and not as detailed, but I do know how to try to adapt and try to coach players, looking at what the different needs that they need to be able to be successful with whichever sport they choose.
To me, coaching it's a very individual and personal thing. You have to review a lot of tape of other teams, of how the professional athletes and the college athletes pursue the sport and take that to the team. So depending on what sport it is, that's pretty much the work of a coach.
My tactics are probably a little more verbose. My wife, she is a little more reserved, but she is very positive and gives a lot of great feedback to the kids.
So futsal, the field is a lot smaller. It's indoors. One of the things that we kind of got used to is instead of when it goes out of bounds, instead of throwing it over your head, you're going to kick it. Same rules apply, like there's still offsides, so similarities, there is offsides. The other thing is when there's a handball, there's no penalty. So, that's one thing. Another difference is when the goalie kicks it and it passes the half mark, the half field, they whistle it down and they give it to the other player. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is pretty much similar to the regular soccer. Go blue team.
I feel really lucky that I've gotten to coach this team. It's been a really great experience, and I'm sad the season's ending, but again, grateful for it.
I'm happy I got to be interviewed.
I don't necessarily coach any sport activities, but when I'm asked to help sub in, I do my part. Go Team Goat! Go Polar Bears!
Go Polar Bears!
Thank you for your time coming out to interview us. The second thing I would like to say is we need to continue to promote programs such as this. And the reason why we need to do that is because we need to get more engagement, and more engagement I mean by that is not only just from the players, but from parents and the community. And we need to showcase that people have choices in terms of leading a very healthy and great lifestyle where they can connect with the things that they love. And of course, in this case, play the sport that they are close to, such as futsal and indoor soccer.
Yep, making that mental and physical connection to sports. We'd love to see more students out. Just gives them more confidence and social ability, and that's really what a lot of students need too.